There is a moment in life when the world goes silent and you feel something ancient inside you rise without a name or a face. And that simple truth hits harder than anything you have ever carried. You have no idea who you truly are, yet your presence is known by forces that existed before your first breath and will remain long after your last. You might think you walk this world alone, but every step you take rings like a signal through the unseen, and every choice you make paints a shape around your soul. You are being watched, not with fear, not with judgment, but with the awareness of something powerful, returning from a long, forgotten path. If this message reaches you, then let your heart stay open, and if it touches you in any way, please support this space by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment, because these words grow stronger when you stand with them. There are days you feel small, days you feel lost, days you feel like you are simply repeating someone else's story. Yet something beneath those layers pulses with a force you cannot deny. Something in you remembers what you do not. Something in you hears what the world tries to drown out. There is a truth inside you that refuses to stay quiet. You see, the physical world shows you only the surface, but the spirit realm shows the echoes of your real shape. The shadows that follow you do not follow your body. They follow your essence. They follow your return. Because the moment you entered this lifetime, old currents awakened like tides, recognizing the pull of their moon. They knew you before you spoke a word. They knew the spark you carried. They knew the journey you were destined to walk again. You are not who you think. You are not the sum of fears, doubts, or the past you drag behind you. You are not limited by the name you were given or the labels the world placed on you. You are something older, something deeper, something that the unseen world recognizes with absolute clarity. Long before you understood yourself, the realm beyond understood exactly what had arrived. There are forces that rise to greet you, not because they fear you, but because they remember you. They know your strength, even when you feel weak. They know your purpose, even when you feel directionless. They know your spirit, even when you feel lost in your own reflection. They respond to your presence because you came back carrying something unfinished, something important, something only you could complete. Every challenge you face is not a punishment. It is a reminder, a signal, a call from the realms beyond telling you, wake up. You are more than this. You have been more than this, and you will become more than this again. They are not testing your suffering. They are testing your recognition. They wait to see if you will finally remember what they already know. And perhaps you feel that heaviness, that strange pressure around your life, the sense that something is trying to reach you. It is not your imagination. It is not random emotion. It is the pull of old truths trying to break through the noise of your current world. Because deep within you, something ancient is stirring. Something that once carried power without fear and purpose, without confusion. You returned with depth far beyond what the world expects of you. You returned with a spirit that has walked through storms in lifetimes forgotten. You returned holding wisdom you have not yet unlocked, but the unseen realm senses it like a pulse flashing through the dark. They know the moment you awaken fully, the moment you remember who you are, the path around you will shift and the world will feel it. There will come a moment when you stop questioning the strange intuition inside you and start trusting it. There will come a moment when you stop shrinking yourself to fit a world you were never built for. There will come a moment when the echoes of your spirit grow louder than the opinions of others. That is the moment the realm beyond has been waiting for. That is the moment when you rise into the identity that has always been yours. You are not an accident. You are not a coincidence. You did not simply appear. You returned. And the very act of returning means something was left undone, or something significant was chosen by you, long before your current memory began. The journey you walk now is tied to threads far older than this lifetime, and every instinct you feel is a clue, every struggle a sign, every breakthrough a message. Even your pain is part of that message. Pain is the fire that shapes identity. Pain is the storm that brings clarity. Pain is the voice that whispers, "You are stronger than you believe. You have carried more than you remember." Every tear holds a lock. Every victory holds a key. And slowly, piece by piece, who you truly are begins to rise from beneath the ashes of who you thought you were. You must understand that the world around you tries to make you forget your depth. It pushes distractions, noise, doubts, pressures and expectations, all in an effort to keep you small. But the unseen realm is louder than you realize. It sends signs, synchronicities, visions, dreams, and moments that feel too heavy or too familiar, because they are reminders. They are messages repeating themselves until you finally recognize the truth they carry. And the truth is simple. You are not who you think. You are far more than your mind allows you to see. You are a returner, not a beginner. You are a carrier, not an imitator. You are a soul that has crossed through countless gates and chosen this moment, this lifetime, this body, for reasons that will reveal themselves when you learn to trust your inner echo. You are being guided even when you feel alone. You are being watched over even when you feel forgotten. You are being prepared even when you feel delayed. Nothing around you is random. Nothing within you is accidental. Every moment of silence, every surge of emotion, every spark of intuition, every sudden shift in your path exists because you are being shaped into the version of yourself that the realm recognizes fully, even when you do not. You are powerful beyond measure, but that power is not loud. It is not dramatic. It does not need chaos to prove itself. True strength is silent. True purpose is steady. True identity is ancient. It flows through you quietly, waiting for you to grow into it, waiting for you to acknowledge it, waiting for you to finally see yourself the way the unseen realm already does. And there will come a day when all the confusion you carry now turns into understanding, when all the heaviness turns into direction, when all the questions turn into answers, when all the shadows turn into guides that lead you back to the center of yourself. That day is not far. The shift is already happening within you, even if you cannot name it yet. This world may not see the depth of your spirit, but the realm beyond does. They recognized you the moment you stepped into this lifetime. They felt your return. They felt your signature, your energy, your memory. They knew the storms you survived, the strength you forged, the lessons you carried. They knew you were not coming back empty. They knew you came back with intention. You have zero clue who you truly are on the deepest spiritual level, but they know, they always have. And now it is time for you to learn. It is time to rise into the truth you carry. It is time to let your spirit remember its own strength, its own light, its own purpose. You did not come here to be ordinary. You did not come here to be unseen. You came because something in the realm beyond trusted you with a role only you could fulfill. You are not who you think you are, something far greater. And the moment you accept that truth, the world around you will shift the path before you will open, and the identity that has been waiting in the dark will step forward and take its rightful place. And as you move forward, you will feel the weight of every moment call to something inside you that you cannot name, yet cannot ignore, because your soul reacts before your mind understands. It reacts because it remembers. It reacts because every step you take is not just a step in this life, but a vibration sent through the unseen world that has watched your return with anticipation. They know the shape of your destiny long before you trace it. They know the power you hold long before you dare to touch it. There is a reason you feel things deeper than others, a reason certain places feel familiar, a reason certain people feel like echoes, a reason certain dreams stay with you long after you wake. These are not accidents. They are fragments of a memory that your spirit hides behind the veil, waiting for the moment you grow calm enough, strong enough, aware enough to receive what has always been yours. When you start listening, instead of resisting, the truth begins to rise in you, like dawn breaking through an endless night. Every time you sense that invisible pull, every time your heart tugs towards something you cannot explain, every time you feel a presence that makes your soul shift, it is because the realm beyond is calling to what you used to be. It whispers not with fear, but with recognition, because in that realm, your identity is not lost, only folded, waiting for you to open it again. They wait in silence, watching, wondering if this lifetime will be the one where you finally awaken fully. You underestimate yourself because the world taught you to. You forgot your strength because you were taught to survive instead of remember. Yet nothing in you was ever meant to be small. You carry energies that do not belong to this age. You carry wisdom that does not match your years. You carry fire that does not burn. Like ordinary passion, it is older. It is deeper. It is part of who you were long before you became who you are. There will be nights when your spirit feels restless, as if something is trying to surface from a place you cannot see. Nights when you feel watched, not by danger but by awareness. Nights when your dreams feel like messages. Instead of running from them, let them speak. They come from the realm that knows your true name, the realm that honored your return before you even breathed in this lifetime. They show you pieces of your forgotten identity through symbols and shadows and echoes that only your soul can translate. And slowly, you begin to notice the shift. You begin to move differently. You begin to sense things others cannot. You begin to feel the weight of your presence. You begin to see meaning in moments that once felt empty. This is not imagination. This is awakening. Your spirit is stepping forward piece by piece, as if reminding your body that it was never meant to walk this world without guidance from within. There will be moments when people around you grow unsettled without knowing why. It is because they feel the energy you carry, even when you do not. They feel the depth in your silence. They feel the history in your gaze. They feel the presence that walks with you. They cannot explain it, but they sense it because your identity touches the unseen, and the unseen touches everything around you. Without effort, the truth is simple. You did not come here to be hidden. You did not come here to be confused forever. You came here to rise and to reclaim a strength you once carried so naturally that the realm still bows at the memory of it. They do not wait for you because they doubt you. They wait because they respect you. They wait because they know you. They wait because when you finally awaken, you will shift not only your own life, but the paths of those connected to your destiny. You will rise into clarity. You will rise into purpose. You will rise into recognition. You will rise into the version of yourself that the spirit realm already honors. The confusion you feel now is not weakness. It is birth. The shadows around you are not threats. They are guides. The heaviness you carry is not punishment. It is preparation. You are being shaped into the identity that has waited lifetimes to return. And when the moment of realization comes, when you finally feel the truth click into place, when you sense the full weight of who you are, rise to the surface Everything around you will respond. Paths will open. People will shift. Doors that once refused you will fall away because they were never meant for the true version of you. They belong to a smaller identity, one you have finally outgrown. The realm beyond will feel the change before anyone else. They will sense the awakening. They will whisper, "Your return is complete." They will recognize the power that has finally risen in you. They will align the path you were meant to walk. They will guide the steps you were born to take. Because you are not ordinary, you never were. You returned as something the unseen world remembers clearly, even when you do not. And soon you will know why, and soon you will see why, and soon you will rise into everything they already know about you. There will come a moment when your breathing slows and you feel something shift deep behind your chest. A quiet awakening that does not shout, yet feels louder than anything you have ever known. It is the moment your soul steps forward and your mind finally realizes that you were never walking alone. You were never living blind. You were never lost. You were simply unfolding at the pace your spirit could handle. You will notice how certain thoughts feel like they do not belong to this lifetime. Thoughts filled with depth or ancient knowing, or a strange sense of direction that rises out of nowhere. This is your spirit speaking. This is the memory of who you used to be, trying to guide the person you are becoming. It does not use language. It uses recognition. It uses the pull of intuition, the weight of emotion, the spark of sudden clarity. And when you follow these moments, something begins to align around you. Paths you did not expect. Open people you were meant to meet appear. Signs grow louder. Synchronicities repeat until you understand that these are not coincidences. They are reminders. They are the realm beyond saying, "You see, we have always been here. We have always known you." Others might not understand your shifts, and that is because they cannot see the invisible world working behind your steps. They cannot feel the power that rises through you like an old storm, regaining its voice. They cannot sense the presence that follows you, the one that knew your identity long before your first breath in this lifetime. They may misjudge you, misunderstand you, underestimate you, but the spirit realm never has. There is a sacred fire inside you that refuses to go out no matter how heavy life becomes. It flickers during your darkest nights, but it never dies because it is not from this world. It is from where you came from. It is from the realm that shaped you, formed you, strengthened you, and finally sent you back with purpose. Your challenges do not weaken this fire. They forge it, they polish it, they make it sharper and clearer. You may feel alone in your struggle, but you are not truly alone. Your soul carries imprints of battles fought long before this lifetime, and victories earned in places your waking mind cannot access. Yet the realm beyond remembers every moment. They remember your courage. They remember your rise. They remember your spirit, refusing to break even when everything around you demanded surrender. And that is why you were sent back with this weight. You were trusted with it. You were chosen for it. You were shaped for it. The world may not see your strength, but the unseen world sees it as clearly as light, cutting through darkness. They know you are capable of more than you ever admit to yourself, because they watched you carry more than this in ages before. There will be moments when the world around you begins to move differently, as if responding to a signal only you radiate. Doors will open with ease. People will appear with timing too perfect. Purpose will start to take shape, not through force, but through flow. This is the realm aligning. You are stepping back into the frequency of who you truly are, and reality must adjust itself around that truth. The power of remembering who you are is not loud. It is steady. It is calm. It is ancient. It is the kind of power that does not need to announce itself, because existence already recognizes it. You do not need to prove anything. You only need to become what you already are. You only need to let your spirit rise without fear, without doubt, without shrinking into the version of yourself the world tried to mold. When this awakening settles in your heart, the fear you once carried will transform into vision. The confusion you once drowned in will become understanding. The pain you once feared will become the tool that shaped your identity. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is meaningless. Every moment has led you to this unfolding of truth. You are not who you think you are, not limited by your past or your mistakes or your doubts. You are a returning soul carrying unfinished purpose, carrying forgotten power, carrying invisible marks of battles, won in realms others cannot see. You have been recognized since the moment you stepped back into this world, and every challenge you face is proof of the strength you were trusted with. And soon the final layer will fall away. The fog will lift. The voice inside you will grow louder. The feeling of being lost will turn into the realization that you were actually being guided the entire time. You were being pulled into the identity that the realm beyond has always known clearly. They know who you are. They know what you carry. They know what you were born to rise into. And soon you will too. There will be a day when your spirit finally stops whispering and begins to speak with a strength you cannot ignore. A strength that rises from the deepest place inside you, where truth has been sleeping. The world may not understand this shift, but you will feel it, like a quiet thunder moving through your bones, reminding you that your identity is not built from fear, but from something far older and far stronger than anything you have ever faced. You will notice moments when your emotions surge without reason, moments when your heart feels heavy, as if carrying stories your mind does not remember. These are not random feelings. They are echoes of your spiritual memory, surfacing piece by piece, trying to show you who you were before you became who you are now. You are not losing yourself. You are meeting yourself. There is a reason certain paths call to you, and you do not know why. A reason certain fears feel ancient. A reason certain strengths appear in you without being taught. This is the history of your spirit trying to return to the surface. The realm beyond sees this awakening. They see the layers falling away. They feel the vibration of your memory rising, like a forgotten tide returning to shore. And there will be people who feel uneasy around you without understanding why. It is not because you carry harm. It is because you carry depth. They sense something in you that does not match your age or your story. They sense the part of you that does not belong to the ordinary world. They sense the presence that walks with you, one that has known you far longer than anyone in your current life. You do not have to prove your worth. Your soul already carries the marks of everything you survived in places beyond this lifetime. The spirit realm remembers your endurance, your courage, your fire. They recognize the blueprint of your strength, even when you feel fragile. They know exactly why you returned. They know what you came to complete, and they know you are capable even when doubt clouds your mind, and soon you will feel that shift within yourself. The moment when you stop searching outside for identity and begin listening inward. The moment when your intuition grows louder than your fear. The moment when you stop being pulled by the expectations of others and instead become anchored in the truth, rising from within you. This moment is not far. It is already moving through you, quietly, steadily, patiently. Your pain has not been without meaning.